Today we're going to be diving deep into the blockchain and we're doing a comparison between Sui and Solana. And this comparison could shape the future of crypto as we know it. We're going to determine if Sui is a rival to Solana, and we're going to determine if it's a legitimate blockchain that actually deserves the hype that it's getting, and is it going to be getting similar X's as Solana has in the last bull run. So guys, if you're interested in Web3 kind of videos and you want to learn more about Sui, this video is for you. So let's get started in today's video. Alrighty, so first of all, I want to say that I'm super excited to make this video because I've been wanting to branch off and talk about different cryptos, and Sui is, I think, like number 21 or 22 on the top 100 cryptos right now, and it's gaining so much traction, right? It's trying to compete with Solana, so it's a very exciting video for me to make. So let's talk about Sui first and see why it's so exciting, right? So Sui is a relatively new layer 1, so it's just like Ethereum, just like Binance Smart Chain, and it's especially gained a lot of traction because of the way the architecture of the Sui blockchain and code is developed. Okay, so Sui was developed by Mistin Labs. Okay, so Mistin Labs is a team that's behind the Move programming language, which was initially built by Facebook for its DM project, right? So the Move programming language actually is something that allows you to compose code with flexibility. It's not an object-oriented programming language. However, its components, modules, procedures, resources, and the relationship between them is similar to the components in an object-oriented language. So this is a specific project that was built by a team that was on Facebook, right? So it's a big thing for a crypto project from Facebook, which is a multi-million-dollar project, super famous, like in the Forbes top 100 projects in the world. So basically, one of the things that makes Sui stand out, it's the ability to process transactions in parallel, right? So if you're comparing it to Solana, for example, Solana does one transaction at a time, whereas Sui does the transactions in parallel, right? So it says here that it's scalable infrastructure that's fast, secure, and affordable. So basically fast transactions, secure transactions, and super low gas fees, which is what a lot of people in crypto want, comparing that to Ethereum, for example. Even comparing it to Binance, like compared to this, the transactions are way cheaper over here. So unrivaled speed coupled with low predictable fees means cost stays down when demand goes up. So as you guys can see, the transactions keep going up while the cost remains the same, if not goes down slightly, right? There's roughly 300,000 transactions per second, and each one is done with approximately 400 milliseconds to be completed. That's crazy, right? So because of the transactions being done in parallel, it's actually being built from the start like it's a brand new blockchain with scalability in mind. They're anticipating the scale that this could get to. So it's really going to save on transaction fees. It's going to save for a lot of these projects to build on, make it very fast, and it's basically allowing for faster transactions than a lot of the other L1s available out there. And that's why a lot of people are very excited for Sui as a token and Sui as a blockchain. So as we said before, the Move programming language is a powerful smart contract programming language, which basically incentivizes a lot of developers to come and build on Sui, right? So right now, if you're comparing this to Solana, for example, Solana has had a lot of hiccups, a lot of downtime. We've seen, for example, transactions on Radium not even processing. We've seen its collapse with FTX. I mean, it's been through the ringer, right? So Sui is trying to avoid all these downtimes and hiccups by having parallel transactions and easier code to navigate and hopefully not go through all these hiccups as it's building its demand. So right now, Solana has all the TVL, Solana has all the projects and all the memes and all the DeFi assets. Sui is on track to getting all the TVL and all the projects being built on it. That's why I think it's one of the easiest picks when it comes to building your bag for the bull run. So now looking at all the blockchains, we're on DeFi Llama right now, right? We're seeing all the top 10 blockchains. Sui is right now number 8, right? So there's only 40 protocols over here. Whereas if you compare it to the known ones like Solana, 163, Ethereum 1177 because it's one of the best ones to build on, like from past experience. Sui's ecosystem may still be in its early days, like it just recently launched. However, from the growth we're seeing right now, a lot of gaming projects are being built here. A lot of let me just go on Sui actually. A lot of gaming projects, a lot of farming projects, NFT marketplaces are being built over here. We even have Warren.Finance. I mean, you have so many different projects that are being built here that we can see that the rise is imminent, right? It's coming whether you like it or not. And right now there's close to 1 billion in TVL on Sui alone, right? So it's incredible. You guys can see the growth right now. Just the 1 minute change, seven day change, 1 day change. It looks like there is a lot of promise and a lot of talk about Sui, and that's why it's very, very popular the last couple of days. And the beauty about this is that Sui can learn of all the experience that Solana's gone through. And as I said before, it's gone through the ringer. So Sui right now has the advantage to learn from Solana's successes and challenges. So if you've missed out on Solana going to $250 in the last bull run, I mean, I think that $1.60 or 80 cents, what is Sui at right now, is a bargain for what we can expect at the peak of this upcoming bull run. Now, when you're talking about liquidity provision, right? So this is one of the things that I feel is very, very important. And when you're providing liquidity, you want to do it in a very safe DEX or farm, you know. And this aggregator, the Cetus AM, is one of the pioneer DEXs and concentrated liquidity protocol focusing on move-based ecosystem like Aptos and Sui. It works as a crucial part of the ecosystem infrastructure to satisfy the comprehensive needs of traders, LPs, upper applications, and an increasing DeFi population. So let's go ahead and check out Cetus. So empower liquidity built for DeFi. So if you guys have some Sui and you want to farm it somewhere, you can come on here, access the app, accept, continue. So basically you can limit orders, you could DCA, you could check the D book. I mean, this is pretty awesome, right? You can do whatever you want over here. You can go to the pools. You'll see over here there's 170 million TVL in the liquidity pools right now. And then when you're seeing APRs like this, like 16%, 102%, 215%, right? Blub is one of the meme coins that's built on Sui that you guys ought to look into. Like we could look at that at the end. Actually, it's one of the few meme coins that you can invest in here. But when you're seeing these kind of returns, APRs, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty safe, and you could, I mean, it's more risky if it's 1,000% APR. The lower the APR, the safer it is. But all I'm trying to say here is you can come on Cetus. You can farm. So if you wanted to farm, you can basically stake your position here to earn high yields. You can see here, you can earn over here 9.12%, 8.45%, and 6.66%. As I said before, if you're staking or farming at a low APR, it just means that it's a safer APR, because people usually, when they make so much money, they want to keep it somewhere safe, and these places are where they keep it. But there's still some risk in everything that has to do with crypto, so you have to be very, very careful. Okay, there's even vaults. If you want, you can come to the vaults over here, and it basically automates your liquidity to enjoy high yield with ease. You just leave it and forget it, which is also a beautiful thing. Up to like 11% APY. It's very good. Like there's 29 million TVL in this farm over here, right? Imagine you have 29 million and you're still making 11% APY, which is basically estimated according to the trading fees and rewards earned over the past 24 hours, with daily compounding to be considered. So you might want to check in on this every once in a while to make sure that it doesn't go to 1% and the other ones go up to 15%. So you might want to swap between those farms to make sure you always get your maximum potential here, right? So essentially, Cetus is one of the top platforms for liquidity provision on Sui, offering users the ability to earn rewards by staking their tokens and providing liquidity for trading pairs. So it's like the same kind of Radium for Solana, right? And Radium, we all know, is extremely buggy, extremely slow, whereas Cetus can have the potential to double the TVL that Radium could ever have, right? So when there's going to be more liquidity that's entering Sui, a lot of it is going to come into Cetus. a lot of it is going to come to other protocols. I mean, we can look back on DeFi Llama and we can see what kind of other protocols are in here. There's also D-Book, which is another DEX. There's Turbos. A lot of people love Turbos, and right now Turbos has 17 million. So you guys can see it went up to like 30 million, let's say. It went back down, and now it's slowly going back up because of the popularity of Sui again. So Turbos and Cetus are probably two of my favorite farms that you could DEXs, that you could farm your tokens on Sui. All right, guys. So as I told you guys earlier, when we were looking at Cetus, Blub is actually one of the few meme tokens that launched on Sui, and it's been live since early September and actually went up to 42 million in market cap. Just imagine, right? So this is a liquidity pair that's paired with Sui, right? And if we compare it to what Sui is going through right now, Sui is actually also going up in value tremendously, right? So wait, let's just compare this. In the last, let's say 7 days, it's up about 162%. So that's almost a 2x if you would have invested at 7 zeros, 51.74. Sui is up right now. Sui USDC $1.85. You guys can see a very similar kind of pump on the 17th. Let's do 17th to this. About a 6x, about almost a 1x. So Sui is going up in value, and meme tokens like Blub is going up in value as well. So you would want to kind of look into this project. I mean, the website looks pretty normal, like any kind of meme coin. It explains to you everything that's related to this project. So you want to come look at the tokenomics, look at the paper, look at the FAQ, and get yourself some Blub. All right, guys. So obviously, there's going to be a lot of risk with this because it's a meme token and it's a brand new blockchain. So you guys want to make sure you do all of your research. It's not because you're watching my video that you can just give your money away. Make sure you invest money that you're willing to lose. It's cryptocurrency. Everything I'm doing here is for educational purposes only. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. If you want me to do more of these videos, let me know. If not, I'm still gonna do them. You know what I mean? I love doing this kind of stuff. But guys, thank you for watching. Like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.